Welcome to Whale Academy. This is the part 2 on our series on how to trade cryptocurrency futures on any exchange. So in this second part of our video series on how to trade futures, I will be making use of 2 exchange. I'll be restricting my examples on 2 exchange, which is Bybit and Binance. Bybit is the exchange I use strictly for trading futures because number one, they have a lot of coins in their futures market, and I like their user interface. It is very easy to use and understand. Binance as well is a good platform that you can use to trade futures, and they also have a very good user interface. But one of the advantages of Binance or Bybit over Binance is that you can trade on Bybit futures with as low as $1. But on Binance, you might not be able to do that. So in this tutorial, I'll be using Bybit and Binance as example concurrently to show us how to trade futures. So let's go straight to the point. All right, this is the homepage of my Bybit app. First and foremost, what you need to do is to register. If you have not registered, you register an account on Bybit. Then once you register, you set up the security. Simply set up the security by coming to the security section. Ensure that your security level is high, your mobile number is verified, your Google authentication is on, and you can also enable other forms of security such as pattern lock or Face ID. And if you are using an Android phone, you can, in the security aspect of an Android phone, you can ensure such that your pattern unlocks your app depending on which one you feel it is very convenient for you. So once you are on the Bybit app, this is the homepage of the Bybit app. On the app, you can see the trending pairs. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, BIT, and the likes of them. So the next step is to fund your account. And to do that, simply click on, there are 2 ways through which you can fund your account. You can either deposit USDT directly from your wallet, maybe a wallet like Trust Wallet or a blockchain wallet. You can either deposit USDT directly from your wallet. To do that, just simply comes to the assets section of your app and click on deposit. Then choose USDT. Now once you choose USDT, it's going to load the address. Then take note of the network you are using to deposit USDT. Most times I make use of BSC and TRC20. So for instance, if you click on TRC20, it will change the deposit address. So all you just have to do is copy the deposit address, and depending on the network you are using to transfer the USDT to this platform, you copy the network that corresponds with it and paste the address in your wallet app, then make your transfer. Once the transfer is confirmed, it will reflect on your account. And the second way through which you can deposit on this platform is by going through peer-to-peer. And peer-to-peer is a platform whereby you can use your local currencies to buy USDT or Bitcoin or any other currencies. Say for instance, you want to buy USDT, you can just come to the buy crypto section of the app, click on peer-to-peer trading. Once you click on peer-to-peer trading, it will bring you up to this section. And on this section, you can see different traders that are selling USDT. You can see the quantity that this person has available that he wants to sell, and the transaction limit. So all you just have to do is click on any of them. Just click on buy. Just click on buy. And then it will load you to take you to the page. Once it takes you to this page, you fill out the amount you want in your local currency. In this case, my app is set to Naira NGN, so I can just type, let's say I want to buy 1,000 Naira worth of USDT. I can type it and click buy. Then once I type it and click buy, then they will send me the address of the, they will send me the bank details of the trader. All I have to do is to make deposits, and once I deposit, then I'll come back here and confirm that I have made deposit. And then the trader, on the other hand, will look at his own account. Once the deposit reflects, then he will release the coin for me, and then I can go ahead to trade. So let's go straight to the main thing of the day, why we are here, which is how to trade futures on Bybit exchange. So to trade futures on Bybit, all you have to do is come to the market section. Bybit had two major markets, the derivatives and then the spot market. Remember, I tell you that another name for futures trading is derivative trading. So to trade futures, first and foremost, you have to come to the derivatives trading, and then you search, click on the search box. You search for the coin you want to trade. Let's say we want to trade, Rose. I will just search for Rose USDT. I'll search for Rose, and then it will bring it up. If you take note, on it bring up two major rows in our searches, but if you look at it, underneath the first one we have USDT perpetual and we have spots. The first one is for the futures. Anytime you want to trade a coin that is that you want to trade it in futures, always look out for what is underneath it. In this case, you can see the right USDT perpetual. So USDT perpetual is simply the tag that is used to identify which of this pair is a future or whether this pair is a future or a spot. If it is spot, you will see spots underneath it. Just like we type, when we search for Rose, you will see spots underneath this one. This spot is just the normal trading, but this perpetual is the futures trading. So take note of that, is very important. So once we get the pair we want to trade, and then we just come here and search for the pair. Just click on the search box and make use of it, just as I've explained. So let's say we click on Dodge. So we click on Dodge, it will take us to the charts, and then we can now, on the charts, we can now select which position we want to take. Which position do we want to take in this future trade? Is it that we want to go long or go short? Remember, I explained in the part 1 of our video series that when you take a long position, you are predicting that the price of the coin is going to go higher. And if you take a short position, you are predicting that the price of the coin is going to fall down more. So any position that you are expected to take, so let's say you want to take a long position on Dodge, just click on Dodge, then it will take you to the trade section. And on the trade section, you see this is the pair, and then this is the leverage that I was talking about in the first part of the video. This is the leverage. The highest leverage on Bybit is 50, and the leverage are of two types, isolated and cross. For the sake of this video, I wouldn't want to explain the difference between isolated and cross. So, but anytime you want to trade, I would highly advise that you pick isolated instead of cross. Always ensure that your leverage is set to the isolated, not cross. So what does this leverage does? Just like I say, it can magnify our losses and it can as well boost our profit depending on how it's how the outcome of our trade becomes. So you can see here they say leverage trading allows a trader to open both long and short position. They say both profit and loss can be accelerated if a trader takes more than 1x leverage. So the moment you take a leverage that is more than 1x, then it will have an effect on your trade. So the leverage, most times you want to ensure that the leverage you take is very minimal, such that it will not liquidate you out of the market very quick. So and most times the standard leverage people do take is 10x. 10x leverage is the leverage that is, I think, most common with people in the market. You take 10x leverage, but it is not a law that you should take 10x leverage. Depending on your margin, which is the cost you are using, maybe you want to take a leverage very lower than that or a leverage higher than that. So just take note of it. This is the leverage. It can be adjusted. You can adjust it to the level you want. You can adjust it to the level you want. So that is that for leverage. And then for here, once, okay, I did not explain this aspect. Once you deposit or you buy USDT, once you make a deposit of USDT or you buy USDT through the peer-to-peer platform, the USDT will appear on your funding account. It will appear on your funding account. This is the funding account. If you take note of it, there's the word funding here. It will appear in your funding, sorry, on my English. It will appear in your funding account. So, and first you have to transfer it to your derivatives account. If you want to trade your USDT on futures, you transfer it to your derivative account. If you want to trade it on spot, you transfer it to your sports account, to your sports section. So to transfer it, simply click on this button, the transfer button. Once you click on this transfer button, it will ask you where do you want to transfer from. So you can choose, maybe in the case of situation whereby you buy from you just deposit USDT or you bought USDT from the peer-to-peer market, you can come here and click on funding, because that is the place where your USDT will first appear. You click on funding, then you search for the coin USDT, you click on it, then you type the amount. Once you click on USDT, the amount you have available will appear here. It will appear underneath this box. Then you type in the amount you want to transfer to the derivatives or the futures section. And once you make your transfer, you can now come to the derivatives. You can simply click on the derivatives box, which is in the middle, the lower side of your screen. When you click on it, it will take you back to your trade. So here you can select the coin you want to trade. You can come here directly and select the coin you want to trade. Just ensure that you click on the search box and search for any coin. Once you click on the search box, you can search for any coin to trade. Then, just like I say, I've explained the isolated. Once you make your transfer, the USDT that you transfer to the derivative section will appear here. So, and there are two ways through which you can buy, through which you can enter a position in this market. You can enter through limit. If you are entering through limit, which means you have a particular price through which you want to enter, all you have to do is come here and click and type the price you want to enter. and then the quantity. You can use this to determine your quantity. You can use to determine your quantity. Let's say I put in a price of 0.0349 for rows, and then I can just use this thing to adjust my quantity, or you can type it. Depending, your quantity will determine how much you want to use to enter a trade. So let's say I want to use $5 to enter a trade. I can type in my quantity. So you can see 2,000 rows will cost $7.5. Look at the cost underneath it, $7.5. So maybe I want to use $5, so I will try and adjust it. Let's say 1,008. 1,008 will still cost 6.35. Let's say 1,005. 1,005 will cost 5.1. So depending on the cost that you want to use for this particular trade, we type in the quantity based on the cost you want it to appear. So once you type in the quantity, and then you can click on this TP and SL. The TP and SL is where you set your stop loss. Your stop loss is a market order that helps you close your position in a case whereby you are recording loss. While the take profit is a market order that helps you take profit once the price reaches the level which you feel is enough for you to close out your position. So you can simply come here and type in the price through which you want your stop loss to be set. And also you can come here and type in your take profit. Now it's even easier such that you can say, okay, I just want my stop loss to be nothing less than maybe 10%, 5%, depending on you, or your profit. Once I'm in 50% profit, please close it for me. So you can just come here and set it and confirm it. Just click on confirm. And then once you are done, then you click on the position you want to take. That is very, very important. If you want to take a long position, you click on the long position. If you want to take a short position, you click on the short position. Once you click on it, your position will appear here. Here you can now monitor how the trade is going. Also, let's say you want to enter a position but you don't have a specific price, you just want to enter based on the price that is currently in the market. Click on this limit side and click on markets, and then enter the quantity, and then the cost will appear. If you enter the quantity, the cost will appear, and then you click on the position you want to take. So that is how to trade on the trade futures on the Bybit exchange. So for instance, let's say you have a signal to trade. Let's look for a coin. Let's say you have a signal to trade Ethereum, and you come here and choose Ethereum, and you want to go into a long position on Ethereum, but you just want to enter based on the current market price. So you just set it to market, and then type in your quantity. Let's say I just want 10 Ethereum. I want to use, let's say I want to use $50 on this trade. So I'll come here, I'll type in the quantity of Ethereum that will give me $50. Okay, 0.415 will give me like approximately $50 worth of Ethereum. So you just type in the quantity. Once you type in the quantity, and then you can see the cost will appear underneath it. It will appear underneath it, and then you take a position you want to take. So it will interest you to know that the same way it works on this Bybit exchange on their app is also the same way it works on Binance. There's really no big difference. If you are using Binance, is almost the same thing. You can come here, and if you want to deposit your if you want to buy USDT, you can click on the peer-to-peer, likewise on Binance, and click on buy. Once you click on buy, it will take you to the place whereby you type in the amount in your local currencies, and then the equivalent of the crypto you want to buy will appear. Let's say I want to buy 200,000. Okay, you can see they say the minimum is 50. So once you are looking out to buy USDT, let's say the minimum you want to buy or the maximum you want to buy is just 5,000 naira. Just click on this amount and type 5,000 naira. Once you confirm it, it will bring out traders who are willing to sell 5,000 naira worth of USDT. So you just click on the price that you are favorable with. And when you are clicking on it, always ensure that the person you want to buy is active. Most times, some of them are not active. So just always ensure that the person you want to buy from is active. So if it is active, definitely his price will be on the list there. So you just type in the amount, type in 5,000, and they tell that okay, your 5,000 naira can give you 6.63 USDT based on the price that this seller sets. So you click on buy, the account details will be made available to you and you can pay. Likewise, if you want to deposit on Bybit, on Binance, if you want to deposit, you can click on deposit here, then you select the coin, just click on search and search for USDT. You want to select USDT and it will ask you which of the network. Remember I told you that it is very important for you to know the network from which you are sending your USDT from your wallet, or whoever is sending it to you. You want to know the network, because when he asks for the wallet address, you want to give him a wallet address that corresponds with the network here. Let's say the person asks for a ERC wallet address and you give him a Polygon wallet address. By the time the person sends the USDT, it will not appear here and it will be lost forever. So you want to ensure that the wallet, the network through which the person or whoever is sending the USDT to you correspond with the network address you want to send. So let's say we want to use the person is sending through ERC token. I'll just click on ERC token here, then I'll copy the wallet address and then I'll send it to that person, or use it on the wallet through which I want to transfer the USD to the platform. And likewise, once you make your transfer, it will appear in the funding section. It is now for you to click on the funding section. Just click on funding. Once you click on funding, you can now click on transfer. And then once you click on transfer, you can now transfer the USDT from your funding to your futures. You can search for where you want to transfer. So let's say you want to transfer to your futures. You can search for, so once you click on, you search for USDT. Once you search for USDT, you search for your futures. It's not loading up. So you just, okay, you can see the, in Binance, for you to transfer to your futures, you first have to transfer to your spot account. So you first of all want to transfer the USDT to your sports section. Once you transfer it, then you can now come to the sports section and transfer it to the futures. Just click on USD futures, then it will make the transfer to your futures. Once you make the transfer, you can click on at the below of your screen, click on futures, and the amount that you transfer will appear here. Your available balance will appear here. It will appear here. It will appear here. Your available balance, yes, it will appear here. So likewise, if you want to buy, there are two different ways through which you can enter a position on Binance as well. Just click on, if you are entering using a price, you click on, you leave it at limit, and then you type in the price that you want to enter and then the amount. You can use this thing likewise, just like I said. You can type in the amount you want to buy, and then the cost is your margin. The cost will appear. The cost will appear. The cost will appear here. The cost will appear underneath it. So let's say you want to buy just with 1,000 worth of USDT, you want to buy Bitcoin 1,000 worth of USDT, and type in the amount that will give you 1,000 worth of USDT. Let's say 1.2, 1.25, 1.22. So depending on the amount you want to buy. And also, if you want to set leverage here, you just click on underneath the BTC USDT perpetual, click on cross. And remember, I advise that you set it in isolated. So on Binance here, we even have a very brief description on cross margin and isolated margin for your leverage. You can go through it. So just click on leverage isolated and confirm it. Once you confirm, then set your leverage to the level you want. You can see you can set it to, you can click on the minus sign to set it to 10. So any level you want, you can click on the plus sign to set it to even 50, to even 125. But always remember that you don't want to use leverage anyhow. You want to use leverage based on the margin, which is the cost you are using to enter the market. So once you type in your amount, you can now click on the long if you want to long. But in the case whereby you want to short, click on the sell at the top here. Just click on sell, and then the short button will appear. So like I said, both Bybit and Binance, in the app is very similar to each other. So if you can understand how to trade on Binance, how to trade futures on Binance, it wouldn't be an issue for you to trade futures on Bybit as well. And if you can understand how to trade futures on Bybit, it will be very easier for you to trade on Binance as well. So that is that for that. If you have any question, please drop your questions in the WhatsApp group chat. And if you are watching from YouTube, you can drop a comment in the comment box below and I will attend to them. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Whale Academy. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.